Cleveland Browns got to be high on this list. This Cleveland Browns team has yet to score 20 points all season. Deshaun Watson, it's getting bad. Uglier and uglier every week. Somebody has to pay for this. And Amari Cooper, they just traded him out for a third round pick. Got pretty good value for a guy that was probably going to walk in free agency. A guy that definitely hated playing with Deshaun Watson and being in this offense. It showed in how he performed this season so far in the first couple games. Jerry Jeudy, you paid him a bag, so he's definitely your future number one wide receiver. Elijah Moore, hopefully he gets more involved too. But Deshaun Watson, he's your guy. You're going to stay with him as your starting quarterback moving forward, but you trade away Amari Cooper. That doesn't make sense. This Browns team, I don't know what they're doing. Stefanski, he doesn't believe in Deshaun Watson. Andrew Berry, the higher up guys in this organization are saving their ass for doing that trade for Deshaun Watson, one of the worst trades and one of the worst contracts in NFL history. And yeah, this team, there's nothing good going for this team. They're going to have to blow it up. Amari Cooper was the first one out. Pretty soon, maybe they trade some of their good offensive linemen. Wyatt Teller, number 75. The other guard, he's pretty solid. Might move on from him. Myles Garrett, I don't buy into those trade talks. I would hold on to Myles Garrett. He's elite as hell. You're not that far away from being good. Maybe just get rid of your older, aging players. Get some draft capital. I wouldn't get rid of players like Denzel Ward, Myles Garrett. You still have a pretty good coach too, so maybe just retool a little bit. Get in a young rookie quarterback, because rookie quarterbacks in the NFL lately have been hidden. You get the right rookie quarterback, you put the right pieces, you have the right head coach, you could have success instantly. The rebuild wouldn't take that long. So I wouldn't trade away Myles Garrett unless I'm getting 2 first-round picks for him. Then I'd think about that. Zadarius Smith definitely is a guy that should be traded. Shelby Harris. Any of these aging veterans on this defense, they got to go. But yes, somebody for this Browns team is going to pay. Andrew Berry is probably the one that gets fired because he's the GM. He's the one that made this move, and he's not really been hidden on some of these picks, really. So yeah, Cleveland Browns, they have enough to be a little excited for in the future. A couple pieces on this team. It's just the secondary is elite, but it's just Deshaun Watson. You got to move on from him in the offseason. Right now, they have the first overall pick. They've just been that bad. So Cleveland, I wouldn't be surprised if Myles Garrett gets traded. I wouldn't do it personally, but Myles Garrett in Chicago, Ryan Poles, you better pick up the phone. Montez Sweat and Myles Garrett together, oh my goodness. I would do whatever it takes to get that done. Carolina second. I would give them a first too. I don't know. I would be a little hesitant too though, because we do need to improve our offensive line, but Myles Garrett, that takes you to a Super Bowl contender instantly. The Lions, they would be interested in a Myles Garrett. Philadelphia, I think that's a spot I would like Myles Garrett in as well. He could revamp that defense and turn them into a top 5 defense just alone, because that's what he's done for the Cleveland Browns. You take Myles Garrett off this defense, secondary doesn't play as well as they do. They got good players in the secondary, but Myles Garrett is the Cleveland defense. He was Defensive Player of the Year last year, and consistently he's been one of the best defensive players in the NFL since he's been in the league. So adding him to Philadelphia, that would solve a lot of problems for them. And that would hide some of the bad coaching, Nick Sirianni, all the nonsense that's going out there if you get a guy like Myles Garrett. So Cleveland Browns, this is a team I expect to, make some moves, build for next season, because 1-5 right now, your season's over. I want to see Jameis Winston out there soon. Come on, Jameis Winston or DTR, one of those guys, because Deshaun Watson, I don't think that needs to be put out on TV anymore.
Some people thought the NFC North was going to be the worst division in football this season. They thought it was going to be as bad as the NFC South.